Hey everyone! So, the last few days, there's been a lot of discussion in our public group using essential oils safely community, and it stems from a couple of memes that I shared from my public figure page, Leah Jacobson CCA. And so, I just wanted to come here and hopefully clarify what the intention behind those memes were. So the whole point of those memes was to bring awareness that essential oils are more than just pretty smells. So, like medications, they have both benefits or positive reactions when used appropriately and for the proper things, and they can have some of them, or when used improperly or overused or overdiffused, they can have drawbacks or risks or negative reactions. So it's always a good idea to know the safety of the essential oils that you are using, whether it's using topically, whether it's using in a diffuser or a personal inhaler. All of these different ways that we use essential oils, it's always a good idea to look at what that essential oil is, what the benefits are from using it, the best ways to use it, and what any possible drawbacks to using it might be. Because, like most things in life, it's all about risk versus benefit. So, for example, we have autumn coming up here in New England. Leaves are already starting to change. Autumn is my absolute favorite month, but it's way too short. But pretty soon here, you are probably already finding on social media recommendations to diffuse nutmeg and cinnamon bark and clove and all of these aromatic essential oils that honestly smell great, right? And for some reason, we feel the need to diffuse these essential oils instead of taking citrus rinds and whole cloves and cinnamon sticks and boiling those or simmering them in a crock pot, which is actually way better. It permeates the house way better. It's less wasteful and it's not as toxic. So let's talk about this for a minute. If you diffuse a popular combination of cinnamon bark, nutmeg, clove, orange and lemon, which aren't really the focus of the live here or this discussion, what you are going to get are essential oils that are great for killing germs. So that's a benefit. It smells great too, right? But what you're also getting, whether you like it or not, whether you are simply wanting to enjoy the aroma or not, what you are actually inhaling also are blood thinning essential oils. So cinnamon bark and clove both are anticoagulant. So whether you only want the smell or not, it's not going to matter. Those constituents are literally being inhaled into your body and are affecting your blood, making it thinner. And in the case of nutmeg, it's also carcinogenic and psychotropic. So diffusing for the smell, just liking the essential oils because they smell pretty. There's a lot more to essential oils than their pretty smells. Like, they are therapeutic, they are medicinal, but also some of them can be harmful. Not all of them. There are plenty of essential oils that don't have risks for children, that don't have risks for if you're on medications or around your dogs or if you're pregnant or any of that. But coming into fall here, and I do this every single year, and every single year I have people thanking me, throwing their bottles away, not ordering bottles, stopping using their bottles of essential oils that are not going to be safe for them, and instead still getting that aroma by using the herbs and the spices. So let me be clear. The herbs and spice version of essential oils are fine. Cinnamon bark, clove, absolutely. Put it in your oatmeal, your cookies. Use the whole spices in your simmering device in your crock pot. Wonderful and great, and that is not the issue. The issue is when you take those the plant matter, and when you turn it into essential oils via steam distillation. Sometimes for some plant matter, what you get is more harm than good when it comes to the end result of those essential oils. In the case of basil, pesto all day long, great. But if you are diffusing basil or using basil topically, or God forbid, ingesting the essential oil, then you are putting yourself at risk because basil can be carcinogenic if used too much. And it's really hard. I know for some people, I say it's potentially carcinogenic, and they're like, oh, well, potential is just too vague. I'm going to keep using it. So I'm actually trying to change my wording now to just say carcinogenic. Because here's the facts. With nutmeg essential oil being carcinogenic in extremely low doses, as well as psychotropic, you could potentially safely use it if used low enough. But unfortunately, just hearing that, some people will be like, okay, so I'm just going to add 5 drops to my diffuser then. I'm not adding 20, so I'm fine. No, you have to listen to the details. Nutmeg, particularly as the spice, like we already know using too much ground nutmeg is not okay. Using more than 2 teaspoons at a time can be psychotropic. Like that is a known thing. So imagine using several drops of essential oil. It can make you feel a little funny and woozy. And that's just with 2 drops, 2 single drops of nutmeg. So always be aware of what the safety issues are with the essential oils that you are using. Topically with fennel, you have to use less than a 1% dilution, a 0.8% dilution, depending on if it's sweet or bitter for the fennel. Or is that the nutmeg East Indian? Yeah. So it depends on which fennel that you are using, which area of the country that it's made from, what the dilution is. But one of those is only a 0.8% dilution. So you tell me, how are you going to use that safely? You would have to use so little of it that you would barely even smell it. It's not going to have any benefit. Why put yourself at risk? If you have to use that less of something or that little of something in order to prevent any adverse reactions, what is the point? Look, there are so many essential oils out there. Pick one that doesn't have these adverse reactions, that doesn't have this potential for being carcinogenic. There are so many essential oils out there, right? So whether you want to diffuse wintergreen for the aroma, great. You like wintergreen, that's wonderful. But did you know that it's anticoagulant? Did you know that if you are taking even a baby aspirin every single day, or if you're taking full strength aspirin, if you're on blood thinners, have any sort of blood clotting issues, that that's actually going to put yourself at risk for bleeding more than you want to? So these are just certain things to be aware of. It's more than just pretty smells. It can affect your children. It can affect anyone that's around that's pregnant. So in that blend of cinnamon bark, nutmeg, and clove, guess what? Not safe for pregnancy, not safe for children, not safe for dogs because of the nutmeg. It's really not safe for anyone at all. So be aware. This is very similar if you want to diffuse these very therapeutic, medicinal, and some with adverse reaction essential oils. It would just be like popping those baby aspirins because you like the flavor, or taking spoonfuls of cough syrup because you like the flavor. If you do, some people do. Some people like the taste and the flavor of medicine. You know, they flavor it certain ways to hope that children can get it down and not mind it so much. And it's similar to that kind of concept. I've been told this is a terrible analogy, and if you have a better one, shoot it my way. I'm all for it. But the point is, taking that baby aspirin, taking that cough syrup, you are putting stuff into your body that is for an intended purpose, and it's not just for the taste, right? So use essential oils with intention. Use essential oils for a purpose. We don't just go grab a pharmaceutical and start popping them for no reason. We have intention. We are choosing a specific medicine or herb or essential oil for a specific purpose, for a certain reason, because it is intended and it has benefits to be used in specific ways. Some are great for anxiety. Some are great for elevating your mood if you're depressed. Some are great for skin issues. Some are great for bruises. Some are great for respiratory issues, but you have to know which ones to use in which situation. So use them with intention. And for those of you wondering, well, I diffuse the smells because they make me happy and put me in a great mood. Are you telling me I can't do that? No, because you just said your intention was it puts you in a great mood, it's for your mental health, it makes you happy, it makes your kids calm. That is a good thing. Just make sure that the essential oils you are using that help make you feel calm don't have any potential adverse reactions, because there are essential oils that you can absolutely use that make you feel calm, that elevate your mood, that give you energy, that help you with focus, that help you with these things that don't have adverse reactions. So just take a peek, look at the safety, be intentional, understand what you are using so that you can make better choices. Because no matter what your situation is, if essential oils are good for it, and there are some essential oils that have adverse reactions, there's going to be a safer one or a 100% safe one that you can use in that situation. So yes, diffuse them to help your mood. Just make sure that you know the safety. And if you are interested in a free resource that I have created for you, it's called the 30 Days of Essential Oil Safety. You can enroll today, and every single day for 30 days in a row, I will send you a safety file so that you can learn and be educated. Again, 100% free. Just go to leahjacobson.com. And if you are interested in a daily tip about essential oils, whether it's a benefit or a safety tip, whether it's about essential oils or carriers or hydrosols, about inhaling, about diffusing, different health issues, I have also created an aromatherapy daily tips where every single day of the year you can have access to that daily tip. We have a Facebook group, so if you have any questions, again, this is all free. You can go to leahjacobson.com and you can get signed up today. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Feel free to reach out, but I hope that makes sense that essential oils are more than just pretty smells.